As you guys can see by the title, I did it. I became a profitable trader. 7 months of hard work, 7 months of dedication. But before we go into what you guys are really here for, I want to take you guys back in time to the crucial moment that sent my life into this trajectory. The thing that changed everything for me. Because if this would have never happened, we wouldn't be in this position now. I was lost. All I'm gonna say is everything happens for a reason. Before you guys try to skip out, before you guys think it's something else, I'm gonna tell you right now, it's going to take the most out of you. Don't get me wrong, I'm going to drop some game and point you in the right direction. But if you really want to make this happen, I suggest you stick to the end of the video. I appreciate every single one of you guys for supporting me on this journey. The goal is to reach 1,000 subscribers. We're so close to doing that. And I just want to thank you guys for showing your support and the love. You guys are a crucial part of my development. I can't thank you guys enough. But with that being said, let's get to it. It all started with a simple family trip. I decided to take my son and my family to SeaWorld. In that moment, I was realizing, why is it that I am experiencing this at the same time as my son is also experiencing it? I just kept on looking back and I saw that my parents were always working. They never had time for anything but work. And I just started to realize that I don't want that for my son and I don't want that for my family. Long story short, I was having breakfast at the hotel lobby. There was a man across me. I overheard the conversation he was having with his wife. He had told her that he had made over $10,000. And I seen that he was looking at some charts. I wasn't brave enough or bold enough to ask him, but I just kept on hearing their conversation. And hearing the man telling his wife that they were going to book an extra week and all these other things that they were going to do gave me that sense of unfairness, because I had to get back to work the next day and I couldn't do that for my family. And that was the crucial moment that gave me that awareness and the realization that there's more to life. It's not about working every single day to just enjoy a week off or your weekends. This life is possible, but since that moment, I knew things were going to change for me and for those around me. I started my journey. August is a very special date for me because I was paper trading at my job after the trip. I was messing around, made $8,000 trading gold. I know I upped the position. I'll have some screenshots, but still, seeing the possibilities, remembering that the man had made $10,000 in front of me was all I needed to start. Now that I got the explanation out of the way, and with my attempt to make this a cinematic intro, the remainder of this video is content I recorded over the last 2 days. The trades that I took that allowed me to get my first ever payout and solidified myself as a profitable trader. Keep in mind, I just lost my job a month ago. I got terminated from my job. I was at my lowest point, but I never gave up. If I managed to learn this high income skill while working a 9 to 5, while being a father, anything is possible. I hope you guys enjoy the video. I hope you guys show your love. Leave a like, leave a comment. And if you guys want to follow me along this journey, you guys can subscribe to the channel. I got many great things coming. I will be away from YouTube and social media for a minute, but if you guys want to keep up to date with me and the team, you guys can join my Discord. The link will be down below in the description. I am trying to focus on trading solely for the next upcoming months, because like I told you guys, I don't have a job and this is my source of income. Let me know if you guys love this type of content or you guys want me to stick to the daily vlogs. With that being said, boys, let's get to it. Stop loss was literally at the bottom of this gap. I should have been smarter, knowing that it might just wick out a little bit. I had like an 8-point stop loss. But yeah, after taking Asian session lows, price is just respecting that fair value gap and going to the upside, right? This might seem like a stretch, 200 points, but I'm going to put my stops and profit at 100 points, right? Right now we're at break even. We're going up. But yeah, patience pays, boys. Patience really does pay. Today was a crazy morning, right? We ended up catching long. I'm gonna just give you guys a brief explanation on why I took the trade that I took. Discovering a lot about myself lately when it comes to psychology. The fear of missing out is something huge when it comes to trading, but I am so blessed to be so self-aware, right? I was sharing this with the people on my Instagram, right? Where I discover my sense of awareness was through prayer. For those of you who truly devote yourself to God, it's like when you're praying, you catch yourself repeating the same mistakes over and over. I'm very conscious when I speak to the Lord, right? And I'm catching myself repeatedly asking for forgiveness for the same mistakes, which it could be sin, lust, not trusting in God, my lack of faith, and all these things, right? But that's where my sense of self-awareness comes from. Now, relating this to trading, like I said, trading is a self-development journey. It's a journey about yourself. Technical analysis, fundamental analysis, all of that good stuff is things you practice by yourself, right? It's not that hard. I can teach my grandma how to read a chart. I can teach my mama. I can teach all these people how to read a chart. That's not complicated. You can develop a strategy. Many different strategies work. Support all of these strategies work, right? Now, the battle that most people that I've seen around in my trading community and just people around me is execution and believing in themselves and the trading psychology. Now, that just comes from within, believing in yourself. And I've been just reflecting on that, right? Just speaking with God, like thinking very deeply about what's holding me back. It's not my knowledge of the market. It's not my strategy. It's none of those things but me. Now, becoming more self-aware, I've been realizing and seeing the market a lot differently now, but the only thing that's holding me back now, and that it's been a common mistake, and I've been repeating myself in the videos, I don't know if you guys been catching on to that, is that I'm taking premature trades in ranges of accumulation, or just being so anxious and not letting the market actually show itself to me, right? Pause. But you just gotta be patient. That's plain and simple. And I understand this, and I repeat that. But now it came to my realization, like, okay, you caught this big move. You hesitate a lot when it comes to leaving your trade alone at break even, or not even moving your stops, because you are trying to recover and mitigate premature trades and the L's that I took before my setup presented itself. Today could have been a $2,000 day. The market was presenting itself beautifully to the upside, but it was in a range of accumulation. After that accumulation, we had manipulation to the downside. We had Asian session lows resting below, paired with the 1 hour gap. Price was just battling between two ranges. Like, it was a 1 hour gap on top of that shit, and it was just going back and forth, right? Price ended up manipulating down to those lows. Pretty much a huge reversal. I caught I ended up catching like the bottom wick of that shit, and got stopped out in profit, like I want to say $600, and price ended up hitting my initial target, right? I'm gonna show you guys what I sent to the community. Like, just because I don't have access to my MacBook right now, I'm about to go to the gym, but you guys can read that right there, right? You guys can pause that, read it, whatever. I'm gonna show you guys this. This is NQ. Pretty much that shaded gray area, that's Asian session. I wanted price to come down, take out those lows, and pretty much pull to the higher drawn liquidity, which was that 4 hour gap paired with London highs, right? What ended up happening? Oh man, I need to buy the essential plan now. We have a bullish SMT up here. We took out Asian lows. Keep in mind, I am in the West Coast, 7 a.m. That's 10 a.m. New York. We took out Asian lows and had a huge reversal back into that higher drawn liquidity. Now, if I let me just draw the measuring tool for you guys and show you guys. I'm sorry, boys, but like I said, I don't really want to focus on doing trade recaps on here because that's why I have the community, right? Where I want people to grow. Just so you guys can see, right? From my initial entry, Asian lows, all the way to that gap, taking out London highs, it was a 230 point trade. I was trading 2 micros, but I upped the size to 5 micros, right? Keep in mind, every point that I took was times $10. So you guys make the math. It would have been a great trading day. I'm not complaining and I'm not focused on the money. I just know that my system, my strategy works. But if I wouldn't have taken that first initial L, I wouldn't have been focused on mitigating the losses, and I would have trusted myself, left my stops where they were. Price never came back to my stops. It was just a manipulation leg. I understand how to read price. I'm fucking dehydrated. I need to drink some fucking electrolytes. I can barely speak, bro. I just wake up fucking dry. I don't know why. But you guys get the point, right? It's so simple, but you guys gotta be very self-aware and very conscious about yourself. My strategy plays out, bro. And I'm not saying, oh, I got the best strategy. No, it just relies on liquidity and imbalances in price. That's plain and simple, right? You guys, if you've been trading, you understand how to fucking read a chart, bro. It's not that complicated, right? But with that being said, boys, it's been an amazing trading day. Trading is over for me. It's the start of my day. I gotta go hit the gym. I got some electrolytes. I got a gallon of water, some protein cookies. I really want this camera to die out because on the manual it said it needs to die out at least once every 3 months. So I've been using it nonstop. So I want it to die out soon, and hopefully it don't die out. I mean, I don't really care, right? I don't really want to. This is one thing. I don't want to bore you guys with the gym content unless I'm actually giving you guys value. And I realize that if I'm recording the gym content, I'm pretty much there for like 2 hours, bro. When I could be in and out, not in and out, but like I can just really focus on the workout and not have to pause longer than I should and just really focus on the workout, right? But I'll bring you guys along the day like I've been telling you guys. But yeah, with that being said, let's get to it. Oh, and just a quick update on my check. I didn't get it yesterday for some reason. Like, they just had to find another area to drop it off. I ended up showing up to the apartment and they weren't there. I'm going to pick that up today. And just get that situated. Like, that's my last check from work. But yeah, just get that situated. Freedom comes with trading. Like I said, I just want to build my account balance a little bit higher, just so I have a safety net, potentially up to 5K, so I can withdraw 2,500 and have 2,500 in drawdown. So it's pretty much the same as a what is it? As a funded account, same thing, right? Same drawdown, same cushion. So yeah, I mean, with that being said, boys, let's attack the day. Let's get to it. I'll catch you guys potentially after the gym. And yeah, let's get it. All right, boys. So right now I am. Oh, that's a big ass FedEx truck. I am headed to get some food, and like I mentioned earlier, I have my check that I gotta pick up. I have my coffee and my protein cookie. I feel good. But one thing I want to tell you guys, after the gym, after a great trading day, majority of the average people who say they want this and that, who want a better life, would feel content with everything that I have already done to this point in time, right? And I'm not saying that you have to exert yourself or be over the top, right? But what I'm trying to say is being successful. Damn, I love that Corvette, bro. I see it every time I leave my apartment complex. I love that Corvette. Soon I'm gonna have a Corvette. I already know this, right? Without me getting off track, the life that you dream of is going to demand the most out of you. But see, some people, especially me when I first started my journey, I felt like doing 10% more of what I was already doing was enough. Nah, bro. When you first start, you gotta actually sit down and realize, okay, this is what I need to get done. You actually have to make a plan, bro. If you have a 9-to-5 job like I did when I first started this shit, I was pretty much counting up the hours that I had free from my job, making time to sleep, but sleep wasn't the main priority. Trust me, I was having 5 hours of sleep, 4 hours of sleep, and I was just prioritizing my free time. And I'm also a father, prioritizing my free time for myself after work, after being a father, after being a partner, like prioritizing that time to grow. Majority of you guys think, oh, I already traded, I went to the gym, that's it. Nah, brody, like, nah, like, there's so much more to it. There really is so much more to it. If you want to change your life, it's every single fucking action that you have, bro. God damn. Like I said, I'm not that much of a car guy, bro, but that car is nice. I think it's like I don't know what it is, bro. I really don't know what the fuck it is, but it's a nice car. It really will, back to what I was saying. Damn, I think I just lost my train of thought. But it's going to demand the most out of you, bro. It really will demand the most out of you, because if your current situation, your current lifestyle doesn't fulfill you, you gotta put in more fucking effort. Trust me, it's not about not having the resources or competent. It's not about not having the resources or not being competent. Competent? Bro, I can't even speak. God damn, I need more water. It's not about not having the resources or not being competent enough. Hopefully I'm saying that right, bro. It's about how much fucking effort and dedication you put into this, bro. It's about how much you believe in yourself and you believe that God is putting you in the right direction. Because there's going to be moments of doubt. Trust me, I had those moments where I thought it was not meant for me because my mindset was not right. It's all about you versus you. I always say this. It's you versus you day in and day out. You versus you. Nobody but yourself. With that being said, boys, I'm about to pick up my food, go get my check. Bro, one thing I want to tell you guys, being a father, I really need to potty train my son. I've been lacking in that department. I changed his diaper. I had a complete different shirt on. After I changed his diaper, showered him, I had dookie stains on my shirt, bro. Like, bro, oh my God. And then he's grown already and he eating whole foods and shit. As a grown man. My son is big as fuck. Like, he's tall, bro. He's like 3 feet 2 inches. Like, I'm like 6 feet on a good day, right? Without shoes, I'm 5'11". Man, he's 3 years old. He's big as fuck. He looks big, but he's still a sweet little boy, right? He's still a little boy. And man, I really need to train him. But I be forgetting that he's so young, bro. That he's so little because he's so tall. He has little cousins that are like 6 or 7. He's their same height, bro, and he's 3 years old, which that's why I think that he should be smarter than what he is, but he's actually pretty smart for his age, bro. Like, my son is just a mess, bro. With that being said, let me pick up the food. I'm about to go get my check, and yeah, man, let's get to it. So cracked. Oh my God. Shit, I let it go, we beefing about it. Know that I go cold on you for weeks about it. And it wasn't even that deep, but it's just how it be with me. I can't lie, she be fucking me good. Man, another windy day. I love this shit, bro. On some real shit. Like, I love nature. I'm about to do the call in like an hour. I just wanted to talk to you guys, and I'm headed to deposit the check. It already came through. One thing that I've been trying to make the camera die, but now it's taking forever to fucking die. But for some reason, when I'm recording without thinking about the battery, it don't last that long, right? But journaling my trade, going over the trade, really had me in my thoughts, right? It's something that I already went over with you guys, talking about mitigating my losses, not letting the trade play out because I'm seeking profits, because in the back of my head I'm already knowing that I'm already down due to the previous trade, right? Going into a deeper back testing session right now, and journaling my trade, I just felt sick to my stomach because if I wouldn't have been trading, and I know that I shouldn't have this mindset of like shoulda, coulda, woulda, right? Like it's already in the past. You don't have to dwell on that. It's not going to impact me tomorrow. It's not going to impact me next time. It just makes me better, right? But if I wouldn't have trailed my stops in profit, stayed at break even with the clear mindset, not taking the previous fucking trade, my ideal plan, like I've been telling you guys, is to let price go past my initial 100 points. There we go. Now we get the 10% warning. Let price get past my first 100 points, then secure the 100 points and let the trade play out. Like I said earlier, it's not about the money, because every day there's opportunity for trading. All I know is that I'm getting better when it comes to the market, but it's just myself getting in the way. It's a good learning lesson. God is just preparing me. Like I've been saying, God is just getting me ready for what's to come. I have to become a more disciplined version of myself. I have to keep on showing up, executing on my trade recaps in the afternoon, having the calls with the team, just bettering myself as a trader, helping those around. It helps me as well to grow, right? And all I know is that my life is about to change soon. It's just a matter of proper execution, proper self-belief, and just being patient. I know I've been saying the same things over and over, boys. Trust me, like I know I've been saying the same things. There's a reason why I'm still not past this phase, right? Because God is just showing me way more things. And when it comes to the market, like my eyes on the market are getting way better. My understanding of price, my understanding of the direction price wants to go, all these things are getting solidified day in and day out, right? But with the big reward comes great sacrifice. I know I have to lose before I get rewarded. It's just part of the process. But it really hurt my stomach, bro. It really hurt my soul. Like, damn, bro. Just for being impatient, I didn't get... Yes, I got rewarded. But I'm not going to be satisfied trading 5 micros, getting $500 because that's 50 points, knowing damn well I'm targeting a 1 to 2. Pretty much I ended up with a 1 to 1. Recovering from the previous L is not even a 1 to 1. It's like a 1 to a 0.75, you know? Did I really make any profits? Damn near was negative profits, right? Like, y'all feel me on that part? Like, it's hard. But trust me, I'm here to show you guys that it's you versus you. It's more of an internal fight than it has to do with the markets. Yes, sometimes we're going to have some volatility, some unpredictable trades. News play a huge role in this. All the things the president is doing, like, play a huge role when it comes to the volatility in the market. And if it comes to that, I mean, it is what it is, right? If it's something out of your control, cool. But, like, if I'm losing because of my own habits, it's been since Friday, bro. I've been losing on big profits. I've been making profits, but I've been missing out on the bigger picture because I'm getting in my own way, you know? Like, I'm tripping myself. I'm tying my shoelaces together and I'm trying to run. Like, you know? But with that being said, boys, I'm gonna go deposit this check, come back home, record the call for you guys. A lot of valuable information that I give the people in the team. If you guys want to join the calls, if you guys want to join the lives, if you guys have personal questions that you guys want me to answer, you guys can join the community. I try to help as much people as I can. Like, that's what I'm trying to do because it just makes me better. If I can explain what I'm learning, if I can explain what I've learned and make somebody else understand it, it just makes me a better trader, right? And yeah, just after that, just call it a day. I really want to focus on doing pull-ups, push-ups, and my core, the basics, at night, and then focusing on the weighted workout and cardio in the morning, right, at the gym. But I'll catch you guys once I'm back. It's bound to work, right? If you trade supply and demand, all these things, every strategy works. Indicators, all these things, it works. Now it's just about you. You're going for all these Hail Marys, bro, risking a shit ton of money, like when you're paper trading or when you're back testing and you're fucking your own mentality. You have to build that discipline within yourself. Let's say you fail your combine right now. What if you fail it now? Like, you're not learning something because at the end of the day, you're thinking I could just reset it or buy a new one. You're just trying to use the max leverage. That's not going to build your psychology. I get it, bro. Like, You're excited, your strategy, you see the amount of money you can make. I was in that position, but it's not about that. It's about setting the fundamentals. Today, for example, you guys can see my screen. I took these trades. I had a great winner, and then I ended up adding another position. But if I would have waited for my model to present itself, I got trapped in this zone right here and this zone right here. Even though I already wanted shit to see these lows taken out, paired with this gap that was unfilled, and we have the higher draw on liquidity with this imbalance up here, right? Whatever the case might be, I took a impatient trade knowing that this was going to happen because I seen it, I back tested it, I've proven to myself that my system works for me. Even me with these things that I've already established, I practice every fucking day. It's like there's still that unconsciousness when it comes to the charts, right? Like you have to be self-aware of what's actually happening, bro, because sometimes like you just want to see money, or you've been waiting on the charts for so long that you're itching for a fucking trade. And it's happened to me, bro, that I'm like, why did I take that trade? It ended up stopping me out, but it went for my entry. Now my model, like my system, my rules, I cannot take another trade because I already took a L trade. Then you force a trade, and if it ends up hitting, like it was based off of it. I don't want to say based off luck, but it was like more of a forced trade, because if you would have waited and follow your rules, it would have been perfect execution, built that self-belief. But now you're coming off an impulsive trade that stopped you out. Your trading rules and your systems are only one L, and that's it. And now you're forcing a trade, and it ends up hitting, but now it doesn't feel like an actual win because like you didn't follow your rules. I don't know how much content I have recorded on the camera. Ended the call. I was eating some food, and I got like a stomach flu, bro, or some shit. Like I started puking like crazy. My stomach is acting up. Everything hurts right now, bro. Like my head, I feel like I'm finna pass out, bro. I puked so much. Keep in mind, I only had one meal today. Had a coffee, a peanut butter cookie, a sandwich, and that's it, bro. It was a long call today with the group. But with that being said, I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Let's catch some good trades. Have a phenomenal day tomorrow. And God bless y'all. Alright, boys, it's kind of windy outside, so I don't have the mic. So if you guys don't hear me, pretty much I'm here at Walmart after that banger of a trade. First and foremost, thank God for everything, every blessing that He is putting in my path. Man, I was pretty much going over Mark 11 yesterday, right? And man, I have it as my screensaver, right? It pretty much states like, therefore I tell you, whatever you ask for in prayer, believe that you have received it and it will be yours. Plain and simple, believe it. Believe that you have received the blessing and it will be yours. I've been studying God's word more, bro, reading the Bible, actually paying attention to the words and just more focused on that. That's why I'm just not focused on the content right now, but I really just want to increase my relationship with God, right? It was a blessing today, bro, like really making that amount of money today, understanding my point of view, understanding what I see in the charts, taking everything in consideration. We're up almost $2,000 for the week in 2 trading days. Potentially could have been up even more. With patience, everything is going to get better. Today's trade ended up playing out perfectly. Yes, I did get stopped out in profit. I'm not mad about that because the profit was over $1,000. But overall buy is hit. Like my understanding, my strategy, it's solidified because I've been doing the back testing countless amount of times. I've been doing the back testing, solidifying my strategy. The only difference that I made in my trading was giving myself that self-belief, allowing God to take control of my life, submitting my life to God, and allowing Him to give me the clarity that I need. give me the peace that I need when it comes to taking the trades, when it comes to believing in myself. It's all possible through God, bro. Trust me, like, it's all possible. But you just gotta believe. Like, it's something that, to me now, it feels normal because I manifested this. Like I told you guys, I manifested the life that I'm living now, and I'm going to manifest the $1,000 days. I wrote this on my journal. Like, for the month of April, I want to have $1,000 days, 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, and just become a better individual, grow my relationship with God. And I'm going to work on those things, and I'm going to make that happen by showing up every day. Today I am sick. I'm not saying that I'm going to not show up in anything. Like, I'm still gonna put in the work behind the scenes and everything when it comes to the content creation, when it comes to developing my edge on trading and all these good things. But I'm not going to work out because I can barely handle myself right now. Like, my stomach is killing me. I'm not in the best position to go run right now. I'm not in the best position to go work out right now. I'm here to get some medicine. I'm gonna stay in. Even though I don't want to, I want to force myself to go to the gym, but I really can't, bro. Like, on some real shit, like, I've been puking, going to the bathroom all night, and it hasn't gotten any better, right? I'm gonna get the medication. I'm gonna try to have some breakfast because I haven't had food since yesterday in the afternoon. That sandwich that I had, potentially that fucking cream cheese in that sandwich got me. But, I mean, there is those limitations, but at moments, I mean, it is acceptable to take a break, right? But it's not going to be a continuous thing. Like, yesterday I didn't upload the video, right? Because I was just trying to find more time to focus on myself, on building my relationship with God, and like, I'm just trying to go a different route now with the content, like post every other day or daily, like if it's possible. But I just gotta fix my routine now. Hosting the calls on the Discord every afternoon, going live in the morning, all those things are really taking my time, right? I still gotta find time as well to be a father, and time for me to decompress and not let this burn out. But I'm showing you guys the process. I'm bringing you guys along the journey. I'm really considering having a VIP section for the Discord. That would be like a monthly subscription for the Discord when it comes to the lives and the calls, because I'm giving so much value, bro. But like, people are not showing up because there's that lack of accountability. And the people who show up, bro, they get amazing value out of that. You guys are going to see the recordings of the calls, and I'm going to input that on every video. But I'm giving my time. I'm putting in the work. I'm answering people's questions. I'm helping people grow. And trust me, I'll have some screenshots up about the comments that I get, the DMs that I get, bro. My value that I'm providing people is going to help people get to this position. I got to this position in 7 months by believing in myself, by walking with God, and really locking in. Some people say they're locked in. No, they're not, bro. Like, there's levels to these things. I don't want to make this video so long because it's going to be a continuation of yesterday and today, and I'm going to just tie it all together. But with that being said, boys, we're up $1,800 on the week in 2 days. What a blessing. I appreciate every single one of you guys for tuning in. Let's go get this medicine. And I'm not going to bring you guys along because I just want to get this shit and get out, bro. Quick in and out. And then I don't have the microphone, and I don't have my whole setup for the camera. But yeah, bro, I got to get that, some stuff for my son, and go home, try to make some breakfast. Potentially I'll have, like, I don't want to say yogurt, bro, because that's just going to kill me. But I don't know. I'm going to see. But yeah, boys, I'll catch you guys later. Bro, I really hope this is like Shaq and Kobe for what I got going on, bro. This should be good for my stomach pain and all that good stuff. And I've been dehydrated, so hopefully this comes in clutch, bro, because I am going through it right now. Another thing that I really hate is, like, my allergies are acting up because of the weird-ass weather, bro. Like, we don't get that much wind, and it's been windy in the past couple of days. And my little patio set in my balcony is like full of dust, so that's really messing with my allergies. But yeah, made it to the crib, about to make some breakfast, get everything situated, take the medication, how to make my little mixture up and see if this soothes my stomach and it puts me in a better position. But it's time to work, right? It's 9 in the morning. The freedom that I got right now, like, it's so crazy. I love trading. I love what I do. Like I said, it's only a matter of time, right? I'm just getting started on something that I know is going to change my life forever. I got a lot of stuff to do, work on the content, pretty much start my Bible journal. Like, I really want to have a journal for my Bible. I don't have a hard copy of a Bible, but I do have the Bible app. And for those of you guys who are interested, I am reading the KJV, the King James Version. So if you guys are interested, that's the Bible that I'm reading. And yeah, really just dig deep into that and set the tone for the rest of the week. Tomorrow will be my last trading day of the week, for the simple fact that Friday is NFP, and you do not want to get caught in NFP. Bro, y'all don't know how good this shit is. Alright, family. Just to give you guys a little update, I'm still feeling bad, bro. Like, I had that soup, and I mean, it felt good because like it made my stomach feel good for a moment, because that's the only food I had in the whole day. But now it's just my body giving up, bro. I have this bad headache, like everything just fucking hurts. My body is just bad, and it's not letting me concentrate, bro. Like, I was literally just in my bed. I couldn't concentrate because like this, I don't know, bro. Like, it was just my headache and all this shit. Like, I'm really not trying to make excuses, but like I really can't concentrate, bro. Like, I don't know if I make sense to you guys, or if you guys ever experience this, but like, I don't know what it is, bro, but like, I just can't concentrate and don't feel like myself. Like, I'm pretty much down. Like, you guys, I've been puking since fucking midnight. The toilet is my fucking best friend right now, bro, and like, I'm really just all over the place. I've been drinking hella water, electrolytes, and all that good stuff, but like, I don't know, bro. I haven't had my regular coffee, and I think it's like the withdrawals of the caffeine and shit. But just wanted to give you guys a little update. Right now, I'm headed to Walmart. I'm about to do a pickup order and head back to the crib. Post a call for the team. And yeah, man, I've been really thinking about it. Like, I'm taking a lot of time out of my day to host these calls, and people are really not taking advantage of it, right? But what I've noticed is, like, when I'm live trading in the morning, like, people are more interested in that. But when it comes to actually putting in the work, it's like, besides the fact that I'm going live, like, I already did this shit every afternoon or throughout my day. The process that I'm showing you guys and the things that I'm doing for you guys are the things that got me to the position that I'm in now, bro. Doing these back testing sessions with myself, annotating my mistakes throughout the day. Was it FOMO? Was it self-doubt? Was it over trading? Was it emotional trading? Were they any outside factors? Was it me not trusting my strategy? Was it news? Was it something I didn't see because I was not observing and just expecting? You know, like, all I'm trying to do with these calls is prevent people from going through the mistakes that I experienced when I first started, right? But it is frustrating it is kind of frustrating, because trust me, if I would have had somebody like myself do this every day, bro, like, and I'm in the position where I'm at in a short amount of time, like, I would be listening, right? And I'm not trying to like say that, oh, you need to listen to me and this and that. Like, nah, but like, me taking the time out of my day to actually do this and people not really taking advantage of it, it's like, it just shows me that people are not really that hungry. You say you want the results, but you don't want to put in the work. I pretty much outworked everybody around me because I really want this bad enough. Some people say they want it, but they're not disciplined enough to sacrifice time for this. It requires your whole attention. It should be your whole fucking identity. You should be thinking about it. I mean, I'm not trying to say 24/7, right? But like, if you are trying to become successful in it, like, I mean, bro, you should be putting countless amount of hours in trading. Like, I don't know, bro. Like, sometimes I just be saying some random shit, like just talking about liquidity sweep. I'll just be, you know, like, just talking about the terms, bro. Like, it's just crazy, right? Like, now it's just part of my day, part of my life, right? But some people don't view it like that because it's not their number one priority. They're not that desperate. They're not that hungry
to actually make it work. They want the results. We all want the results, but majority of people don't want to put in the work that it requires, because it requires a lot of you, bro. It really requires a lot of you to become successful. Many people who join the community, many people in my comment section are amazed that it took me 7 months to become a funded trader and to pretty much get a payout. Like, bro, it could be you too, but you're not focused on the end goal. You're not dedicating yourself and submitting yourself to this. Like, I use my journey with God and how I submit myself to God, allowing him to use me for good and allowing him to take control of my life and give me the qualities and the characteristics and the habits of a successful man. Like, I pretty much submitted to all of this, bro. I prayed for this. I told God that I wanted this so bad, and it took so much out of me. Like, I knew that every failure, every mistake was not in vain, you know. Like, I took everything with gratitude because it put me in the position that I'm in right now. But some of you guys, any inconvenience, you guys want to switch strategies. Any inconvenience, you guys want to quit, or you want to go from Discord to Discord. It's not about that. You can join a different community. You can learn a different strategy, whatever it is. I've been talking to the people in the community about this. It's like, you can trade supply and demand, ICT concepts, all this other shit, and it's like, it's still going to work, bro. But you gotta submit yourself to this shit. You really gotta put in the reps. Like, you really gotta put in the reps. I compare this to basketball because I'm a hooper. Like, y'all can see I got my old team shirt. I'm wearing this shit because now it fits, bro. Like, this was my warm-up shirt. But like, I was a great three-point shooter from all around the court. I had some friends that were better from the corner. They were better from the top of the key. But I was an all-around player. Then you have your players who are good with the bank shot. You got players that are good with layups. I was good with both. Like, I could do left-hand layups, right-hand layups. I'm ambidextrous and shit. Like, but what I'm trying to get at is, like, if you need to get a bucket, you're gonna get a bucket. You don't have to do what I'm doing, you know. Like, if you're better shooting from the corner, the end goal is for you to get a fucking bucket. You feel me? But you gotta put in the fucking reps. Trust me, it comes down to you putting in the actual reps. Damn, bro, I'm gonna fucking have a big ass vlog, bro. Probably like a 40-minute vlog, because this is 10 minutes. Plus the content from yesterday and today, fuck, bro, shit. I'm about to head to the store. I'm almost there, but it's fucking rush hour right now. And pick up this food. Head back to the crib, unload, and just get ready for the call. Man, my stomach is fucking, like, I feel like they're fucking squeezing my fucking intestines, bro. Like, it's that bad. I don't fucking know. And then I did abs yesterday. Like, I actually did them properly. And man, I'm sore and I'm in pain from my fucking stomach. I'll catch you boys later. I'm just fucking yapping now. I only took 2 trades today. And it wasn't that I took 2 trades. I had my initial entry with 2 contracts. Then I saw that price was not coming back and it was just reacting from that area, solidifying my directional bias. Entered another trade with more size. Ended up having 5 micros. Pretty much what I wanted to enter off immediately was with 5 micros, but I mean, I just ended up taking a later trade. That's where psychology and intuition are pretty much being controlled, because now it's like, okay, I'm trusting in my system, the risk is not that much, and now if I'm going to my targets, which pretty much my targets are over 200 points, it's like, okay, it's safer, and if it starts reversing on me, it's easier to preserve capital. Don't marry your bias. As you guys can see here on the chat, bro, my initial target was this. I wanted to see a retracement back into Asian session highs for us to drop even lower to cover that daily gap down here, right? But now going over here, this is where I made the immediate change in my bias. I kept on looking for the data. So that's pretty much covering the last topic when it comes to
observing and understanding and reacting instead of expecting. Like I told you guys on yesterday's call when I was talking about don't expect, react and observe, being patient. After long consideration, I'm currently headed back home. I came to Walmart for some diapers. I'm going to take a payout out today, bro. I'm gonna pay myself. I'm gonna reward myself for what I've done in the last couple of months, right? And I don't want to say I'm getting sentimental or anything, but bro, like, I made it happen. You know, like, I really made it happen. After all these months, bro, that I've been struggling, and now that I am unemployed, it's like crazy to me that it's paying off. Because there were moments where I didn't believe it was going to happen, bro. There were moments that I just couldn't believe this shit, bro. Like, I couldn't really believe this shit. Once I head home, I'm going to withdraw, I think it's like $900. It's just crazy, man. It really is so fucking crazy. It's so crazy. Because I was thinking, like, let me just run it up to 5K and all that shit. But, like, in all honesty, I'm going to just pay myself. Like, and have that stability that's, like, it's money in my bank now, you know? Like, actually touch the real deal, bro. I'm so excited, but at the same time, it's like, damn, like, it just feels so surreal, you know? Like, I've been wanting this to happen, but like now that it's happening, it's like it just feels so surreal. Like I just can't assimilate this fact, right? But once I do the withdrawal, once I pull it through, like I'll catch you guys once I'm back home and I'm doing that. All right, boys. So I'm back at the crib. I'm about to request the payout. That's the balance of the end of the day. Oh shit. That's the end of the day balance. You guys can see we got 7 total winning days. I qualified for a payout. I really could have just waited, holding myself back until tomorrow, but it's like I need to pay myself, right? Just so I can it's just a psychological thing, right? Paying myself, and then the crazy thing is, like, I lost it all last week. If you guys have been following the content, like if you guys been watching the videos, like, bro, I lost it all last week. Over trading because I was emotional, because the job and all that shit was going wrong, and it's like now I don't need a job. Like realistically, like what I'm going to withdraw, bro, is more than what I made in a week. You guys understand that? Like that's a whole paycheck, and I made this in 2 days. Yesterday I made over $500, and today I made over $1,300. It's crazy. And it's consistency, and I know I can do this day in and day out, and I know I'm going to have bad days, but it's part of the game. But paying myself and seeing the money, seeing the reward is what's going to set me up for even more things. You guys been following the journey, bro. Like 7 months ago I started this shit. 7 months ago. It's so crazy because I've been dedicating myself to this shit, and God works in mysterious ways. But like, think about it. Like, I'm unemployed. I lost my job. There's no jobs. Like, I've been applying. I haven't been called, bro. I haven't been called. And I get the opportunity to pay myself because of my high income skill. I learned this by myself. Many people doubted me. I doubted myself too, bro. And now look where I'm at. I don't have a job, but I can pay myself. You guys understand that shit? So my camera ended up dying out. But man, it feels crazy. I just paid myself, bro. I really just paid myself. But one thing is, I don't know if I did something wrong. I got the confirmation email, but like it never prompted me to put in my banking information. So I don't know if I did something wrong, but I'm gonna just figure that shit out. But I'm so blessed, man. With that being said, this concludes a 2-day content thing because I just wanted to focus so much yesterday on many things, and today I was just sick. A lot of things happened, but at the end of the day, we got paid. I'll see you on the next one.